Good afternoon, traders. It is Wednesday, July 7th, 2021, and the U.S. stock market is closed. We got rolled again today really bad. Oh, this is just torture. Uh, you're looking at the Dow here. The Dow continued its recovery from about 2 hours after the open yesterday. It did open unchanged and then looked like it was going to go south, but then recovered and ended up closing up 104 points. A lot of zigzagging around. It doesn't know what it's going to do, and but its upside movement isn't helping us, not even in the slightest bit. We had 5 positions coming in. We were negative 10,000 on the close yesterday. That got worse. We closed out negative 15,000 on those 5 positions. That's a big loss for only 5 positions. And we got into 3 new positions, 1 positive, 2 negative, and we're holding negative $3,500 going into tomorrow. So just horrible. You know, $19,000 loss between the two. I'm going to show you 3 stocks to show you just how bad things are. We are being destroyed by the whack-a-moles again. If you're watching this for the first time, you know the video or the arcade game Whack-a-Mole. Got holes and a mole sticks his head up out of the hole and you hit it over the head with a hammer. And that's what the hedge fund managers are doing to stocks. Anything that rears its head gets slammed and pushed down. And of course, when we play breakouts, that really kills us because we buy the moles when they stick their head out of the hole, and then we get whacked with a hammer. I'm going to show you 3 illustrations of this. This first stock is ANY, which is Sphere 3D Corporation. We bought this yesterday with 15 minutes to go. It jumped up very nicely this morning. I was watching this. I thought, hey, here we go. Within minutes of our exit, this thing was up $2,500. Looked like a good trade. And with just in a couple minutes, they pushed this thing down to a loss of negative $1,000. So we saw $2,500 evaporate in a time period of about 2 minutes there. Next, this is SPRT, which is support.com. And we had bought this with 90 minutes to go yesterday. It had closed about where we bought it, a little small profit there. But it jumped up this morning right after the open, and right up there on top, this thing is up $2,700. And then while we're waiting to get out, they push it down, the whack-a-moles push this down to negative $2,000. So we're basically looking at nearly $5,000 evaporate there in the space of a few minutes, thanks to the whack-a-moles. And finally, I'll show you one that we got in today. This is CARV, which is Carver Bancorp Inc. And we got into this with about 3 hours in. It just went wild here. This isn't one big spike. Sometimes you see big spike, you just think they're running a bunch of stops. No, this took over an hour to get up here on top, and up there on top, we're up almost $11,000 in this trade, and that gets the attention of the whack-a-moles, and they just push it down the rest of the day. And we go from being positive 11,000 up here to negative $1,000 on the close. That's $12,000 evaporating thanks to the whack-a-moles. The whack-a-moles cost us over $20,000 today. This is tough to take. Anyway, Trader Bob signing off. See you tomorrow on Thursday.